Welcome to Istanbul, a city where every corner whispers a story. And today, we're diving into one of its most iconic gems, Galata Tower, and the charming little street tucked beside it, Serdar Ikram. I'm your guide, and trust me, this isn't just another touristy rundown. We're uncovering secrets that even some locals don't know, and by the end, you'll be itching to find out what mystery we're saving for the final moment. So, grab a cup of Turkish tea, and let's get started. First up, Galata Tower. You can't miss it. This medieval stone giant has been standing tall since 1348, built by the Genoese when this part of Istanbul was their trading colony. It's 67 meters high, and back in the day, it was the tallest structure in the city. But here's a fun twist. Did you know it wasn't always a lookout tower? In the 17th century, a guy named Hazarfen Ahmet Shalabi strapped on some homemade wings, climbed to the top, and jumped off, flying across the Bosphorus to the Asian side. Historians argue if it's totally true, but the legend says he landed safely, proving humans could soar long before the Wright brothers. Imagine that, Galata is the world's first launch pad for flight. Now let's talk about its vibes. Climb those narrow, winding stairs, or take the elevator if you're not feeling medieval, and you'll reach a balcony with a view that'll steal your breath. The Golden Horn, the Bosphorus, and the skyline of minarets and domes. It's like Istanbul's giving you a big, warm hug. But here's a quirky fact. In the Ottoman era, this tower was an observatory. Astronomers like Taki ad-Din used it to map the stars until the Sultan shut it down, thinking stargazing was meddling with fate. Who knew a tower could stir up so much cosmic drama? But the real magic doesn't stop at the tower, it spills into the streets around it. Let's wander into Serdar Ikram, a hidden gem just steps away. This isn't your typical tourist trap. It's a narrow, artsy street lined with boutique shops, cozy cafes, and 19th century buildings that feel frozen in time. You'll smell fresh coffee and hear the chatter of creatives who've made this their hub. But there's more to it than meets the eye. Serdar Ikram gets its name from an Ottoman military figure, but its history goes deeper. Back in the 1800s, this area was home to a mix of Greeks, Armenians, and Jews, a melting pot of cultures trading goods and ideas. Peek into the courtyards, and you'll spot traces of that past, Old stone arches, faded signs, even a tiny synagogue tucked away that most people miss. And here's something wild. Legend has it that during the Crimean War, a secret tunnel under the street connected to the tower used to smuggle supplies. No one's found it yet, but wouldn't that be a treasure hunt worth chasing? Now, let's slow down for a sec. Grab a seat at one of these cafes. Maybe try a slice of pistachio baklava and soak it in. The buildings here have stories etched into their walls. One of them, the Dogan Apartments, is a stunner with its Art Nouveau curves. Built in 1892 for wealthy merchants, it's now home to artists and designers. But here's a creepy tidbit. Locals say it's haunted by the ghost of a woman who lost her love during a fire that swept through in the 1920s. Some swear they've seen her shadow in the windows at night. Spooky, right? As you stroll, notice the little things, the iron balconies, the vintage lamps, the way the light dances off the cobblestones at sunset. This street's got soul. And if you're lucky, you might catch a street musician playing a saz, filling the air with that melancholic Turkish vibe. Oh, and fun fact, Sırdaray Ikram was a filming spot for some Turkish movies, including a famous love story that ended in tragedy. Fitting for a place with so much history, don't you think? So, here we are, back where we started, with the tower glowing against the evening sky. But before we wrap up, I've got one last mystery for you. In the 1960s, workers fixing the tower's foundations found a hidden chamber sealed for centuries. Inside, a single wooden chest, locked tight. No one knows what's in it. Some say treasure, others say ancient maps, or maybe a message from the Genoese. It's still unopened, sitting in a museum vault, waiting for someone brave enough to crack it open. What do you think's inside? Let me know in the comments. That's Galata Tower in Sirdaray Ikram, a mix of history, mystery, and that unbeatable Istanbul charm. If this video made you want to pack your bags, hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures. Next time, we're chasing another Istanbul secret, so stick around. Until then, hoşça kal. See you soon.